Please leave a message.
Hello, this is Kyoko Ayuhara again. I'm calling from the Iris Talent Agency. I hope this is the right number. I need you to return my call as soon as possible. It's very urgent. You're the only person left I can trust. Again, I'm calling from the Iris Talent Agency. Please call me.
Well, looks like I may come out of retirement. See you, buddy. The name's Bosojima, and I'm a psycho diver.
Murder style, y'all.
Using a combination of advanced technology and my psychic abilities, I'm able to dive into a person's mind.
Please step forward and hold for identification verification. Identification complete.
Well, still alive, huh?
You always wanted to test me, right? I recommend Program 5.
Really? You won't be alive much longer.
They lock you up, throw out the key, and try to steal your sanity.
Let's say a person's got a mental disorder. I locate it, evaluate it, and cleanse it. If they have a troubled soul, I'm the guy who cleans out all the bad stuff. I'm sort of a high-tech janitor.
They break you down and sweep away your memories of better days.
It's exhausting work, tough on the nerves and bad for the heart. It's a hell of a way to make a living.
Insanity, insanity, whatever happened to humanity? Ooh, I'm reduced to a number, a cog in the machine, involuntary members. They try to take your dreams, they steal away the sunshine, infect me with their sin. A square peg in a round hole, don't try to fence me in. They're gonna come and get you, you better watch your back. When you least expect it, that's when they attack. But what they cannot cover with the uniform is the burning in your soul, the sense of being torn. Cause just beneath the surface, in this empty shell, lives a tiny spark. You will burn in my hell. They steal away the sunshine, infect me with their sin. A square peg in a round hole, don't try to fence me in. I'm reduced to a number, a cog in the machine, involuntary member. They try to take your dreams. They lock you up, throw out the key, and try to steal your sanity. They take control of what you see. Your soul's tied down, and you've lost your freedom. They break you down and sweep away your memories of better days. They lock you up, throw out the key, and try to steal away your sanity. They take control of what you see. Your soul's tied down, and you've lost your freedom.
Cut, print that. Okay, it's a wrap. Thanks, everybody.
That was great, Yuki. Just relax and I'll get you something to drink. Huh? Yuki? Yuki? Yuki! Yuki, wait!
Well, Superman, You're testing at a level 7, which is pretty amazing considering most A-class divers tested a max of level 6. Also, you lost consciousness twice, and both times you went to level 9.
Have you seen Lance around lately? Because I can't find him.
Why would I see him? He's not a member of our association.
You don't like us divers very much, do you?
Join the group, I'll reconsider my feelings.
Well, thank you and fuck you. When you do see him, tell him to call me. I knew she was lying. I knew that because Lance had called me a week ago telling me he'd received a call from the group offering to broker a deal with something called the Iris Agency. Now he wasn't returning my calls, and I was getting calls from some woman who said she worked for the Iris Agency. Gave me a bad feeling. Lance and I had a favorite hangout. I figured I'd go by, wait for an hour or so, and see if he'd show up. He didn't show. She did. Mind if I sit down?
That's fine.
You're fine.
What?
I just said you're a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And you're a woman with very high standards, aren't you? You like your men intelligent, handsome, wealthy, and strong in a fight.
And really tall with a sense of humor, if possible.
I come with a superior brain between my ears, and a superior something else between my legs. And I'm guaranteed. So what's going on, lady? Who are you?
Excuse me?
You're the one leaving messages on my machine, and you're being followed. Wait here. Hey. You are gonna stop following the woman. Unless you're a real idiot.
So far, so good. I have to admit, you're strong in a fight. You're good.
Thanks, I guess. I'd like to think that you're good too, but maybe you should tell me what's really going on here, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure you do, and it's time for you to stop lying to me.
Hey there. Nice to meet you, Bosojima-san. A-class psychodiver and, well, out of work, huh? Right?
So, did I pass your little test?
You pass.
I'm thrilled. Nice sunglasses.
Thanks. Call me Kunamitsu.
And what do I call you?
Kyoko Ayuhara. I'm Yuki Kano's manager.
Yuki Kano?
You must have heard of her. She's a recording artist with a top-selling single. She's represented by the Iris Agency.
So what?
Well, recently Yuki's really been in bad shape. Something happens to her where she can't sing. It's as if she goes into a trance.
And when did that start?
It started when she joined the Gordonians.
That religious cult?
Yeah, that's right.
Great. I knew something about cults. They took advantage if you were lost, and took your money if you were rich. I knew the Gordonians had been around for about 20 years, and that once you joined them, you joined for life.
For this young girl who is a descendant of our holy blood, we shall now conduct our holy mass.
Unbelievable. My God.
What do you mean? Why did it happen?
Because her power is strong and she got to him. Every time you psycho dive, it's very risky. You risk that the short-term mental damage will be cumulative. The nervous system always takes a beating. Your circulatory system is like a volcano, but I've never seen results like this before.
Bosujima, you're not an easy man to find. We know you are highly selective in the jobs you take on. We need a diver like you, someone who works outside the system. Obviously, it's a very difficult situation that will require the utmost discretion and sensitivity. We need your help, and we'll pay you very well.
Kudo, you're talking about this like it was an accident. Maybe it was, or maybe it wasn't. But the fact of the matter is she killed him. And he was a good friend. Hell of a way to go, that's for sure. You must be paying well, because I can tell by looking at the tape Lance hadn't done the kind of homework you need to on a case like this. But that's one diver, more or less, right? I'm sorry. I just can't accept the assignment.
No. I'm sorry. I had no idea another diver was dead.
Lance was a loner, didn't really have any friends except me. The thing was, all he knew was the job. It just wasn't like him to be so careless. He was always very thorough about his work.
Why? Then why?
I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm begging you to help us. You have to help Yuki.
Kyoko, I like you a lot, but I can't let my personal feelings get involved in this. I'm still gonna have to say no. Buddy? Kyoko, it's me. I've changed my mind. My personal feelings are involved. I've decided to accept the assignment. I'll see Yuki Kano tomorrow. Where do we meet? If you don't want me to take a job, don't break into my home. Don't write fuck off on my walls in blood. And do not kill my dog. Trouble was, I was doing exactly what they wanted. I was just too stupid to realize it. 10 million transferred to my account up front, then another 10 when the job is done. That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
Fine, I'll make the arrangements.
Where is she?
She's here. She was resting and seemed well until this morning.
Listen, just take me to her.
Aren't you the guy who turned down this job, pal?
And your point is what, exactly?
My point, if you'd refused this gig, I would have had to have killed you. Guess you're lucky.
Remember when I said I liked your sunglasses?
Yeah, and your point is exactly?
I was lying.
Please close the door.
If I could see you, I could help you.
I don't want to be seen. Not in this condition. I can't control my power.
Power?
That's what Angelica calls it. She says if I nurture the power, it will become godlike. She told me not to fight it. She told me to let it happen. She told me I'm special.
Yuki, you have to understand it's that power that's hurting you. I can get rid of it.
You can't do that.
I want an honest answer, Yuki. Do you really want the power?
What I want? I want to sing, that's all. I just want to sing. I want an audience to hear my music. That would make me happy. They say you're here to make me better. They say you have to dive into my soul.
I'm sorry, but it's what I have to do.
No, it's not. What you have to do is die. But first you must visit the darkness of my inner soul.
Now we're getting somewhere. I'm here to save Yuki.
You're here so that I can make you suffer and watch you die.
can't really tell who's manipulating her. We'll dive now, if the money's in place.
It's in your account.
When's this latest model go online?
It doesn't happen for another month. For one thing, they have to make adjustments to the voltage. It's double strength, and that takes time.
Well, I don't like that.
I know. We're gonna have to use what we have.
Then that's what we'll do.
I don't like it. Why do they have to have this job done right now? Can you explain that to me? I get a bad feeling about this, don't you?
Yeah, I had a bad feeling. About all of it. I had taken a gamble and said something out loud for everyone to hear. Someone is manipulating her, I said. And not one person asked, what do you mean? Not one person asked, who do you mean? All they wanted me to do was psychodive. I didn't trust any of them. Except Kyoko. She actually cared about Yuki. And she was right. She had no idea how right. Yuki was in trouble. Big trouble. Yuki had a psychokinetic ability, the likes of which I'd never experienced. She had immense destructive power, and she was filled with rage, and she didn't know it. Or she didn't want to know it. Her power had killed Lance, and it would kill me too, if I wasn't careful.
Stop this!
How is Yuki? Did it work? Is she all right now?
No. We're gonna have to do one more dive, I'm afraid.
But that was a very close call, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but I was prepared for what happened. I had an escape route planned to get myself out of there. One more second and I'd be where Lance is now.
I've never seen this before. She's got something else inside her. It's not just simple mind control.
Question is, what is it, Kudo?
Well, we'll have to find out.
Yeah, we'll have to find out before I dive again, or I won't be coming back alive, will I?
You're okay, Bosajima.
Ah, there she is. Yuki, one more session, and I'm gonna get you back to your singing.
Your sanity.
don't believe this. You're her bodyguard. Aren't you supposed to be protecting her?
Look, I've been warned by the boss not to get involved when it concerns the Gordonian group. Just stay out of it.
I don't think that Gordonian cult is our problem.
I don't think so either. I think our problem is this equipment. We can't always rely on the escape program. I tried to tell you, it's like driving a car without brakes. You use it, you can count on dying.
Well, this is the one I'm gonna be using.
Hello, I've already told you it's gonna take a month to make this one safe.
I don't have a month. I've got to get in there and save Yuki.
I think you really do want to die.
Maybe I did.
Boss?
Why don't you try knocking next time, or I'll have to teach you some manners.
Sawada. Where's Kudo?
He's gone for the day.
You know, Yuki's gone. She went to the Gordonian church. Why doesn't Kudo care about that? I mean, isn't it their influence that's creating most of her problems? I don't understand any of this.
Hey, I'm sure the chief has got his reasons.
Oh, is that right? Look, if you're not going to tell me what's going on here, I'm going to find out for myself, because I care about Yuki.
I don't think I have to tell you anything. You got that? You care about her so much, go push some of her CDs. Can you do that? Go be her manager and leave me alone.
Bosujima. So, Kudo has hired a new diver.
Yes, he's an independent, works underground, and very capable.
Yuki is regaining her strength. Her powers beyond my expectations. That other diver, the one called Lance, was strong. He came close to ruining our work, but I've cleared her of his influence. And now Kudo is attempting to interrupt our work again.
Maybe we should send a warning to this Bosujima.
Yes, a very strong warning.
Tell me honestly, do you think you can save Yuki?
Honestly, something's bothering me.
What is it?
There is a key in Yuki's past, and something's hiding it from me. I can't help till I find it. This Angelica, she's got a lot of control over Yuki. That's part of it. In fact, all Yuki's songs are about being controlled, being a prisoner. You know, though, I'm concerned for you. You worry about her so much. You've got to look out for yourself, Kyoko.
No, I'm all right. I'm fine. But nobody else seems to care. I guess it's just you and me now, and we have to save her.
The hell's with this guy?
Yes?
Angelica, it's me, Kudo.
It's been a long time.
Yes. You're going to hold the final mass tonight.
And so?
There's something I need to discuss with you beforehand.
And that would be what?
I'd like permission to attend the ceremony.
And you really think I'd give you that permission?
There's a deep connection between the girl and me. I think I should be allowed.
Well, I'm afraid I can't comply with your request.
But, my dear, you understand I have her best interest at heart.
I understand you're not a member of our church. Your request is denied, Kudo.
Angelica, it appears we ought to spend the rest of our lives in disagreement. It isn't good.
We had survived. God knows how. We went to Kyoko's apartment. I was glad to be there. It was comfortable and warm. There were pictures of Yuki everywhere, showing Kyoko's devotion as a friend and her admiration of Yuki's talent. Kyoko. She was interesting, strong, honest. She was beautiful. She made me feel alive.
You know, my dream was to become a singer. And I tried it for a while, but I just didn't have the talent. I was so drawn to Yuki from the very first time I met her. She does have a kind of magnetism that's very deep. And then when I heard her sing, it was amazing. It was as if my dream was coming true, you know? So, am I making any sense?
Yes. You are, and she's lucky that you care about her.
I'm scared. I don't want to lose you.
You won't lose me. Don't be afraid.
Bosojima, there's something I haven't told you.
It's all right. I didn't want to leave her. I never should have.
Turn around.
What?
Turn around now.
It is time for you to become my successor through the blood of our Lord. It is time for you to awaken your full power.
Her powers are real. That's how she was able to gain a following and start the church. But she also got pregnant. That was 18 years ago.
So Yuki is Angelica's child.
You got it. Being the head of a sacred ministry, she had to keep it a secret. Keeps it quiet, makes arrangements, goes into hiding, has the kid, then sends her away and waits until she's old enough to come back and take over the church. I've been working undercover for 2 years investigating illegal drug running by Kudo's organization. That's when I first met Yuki. According to official records, Kudo is Yuki's lead. Cover for 2 years investigating illegal drug running by Kudo's organization. That's when I first met Yuki. According to official records, Kudo is Yuki's legal guardian. Fact of the matter is, Kudo is Yuki's father. But Kudo doesn't give a damn what happens to her as long as he can possess her power.
Intruders! Let's get them!
Why don't you step aside, young man?
Hey, man, you don't have any kind of plan, do you?
Trust me.
Hey, wait for me!
To send to earth, Lord who hath bestowed life upon us, bless the soul of this young woman. Descend to earth, Lord who hath bestowed life upon us, bless the soul of this young woman.
It was all coming clear to me. Yuki was torn between the love she had for her parents and her hatred of what they were doing to her. She wanted to please them both, but knew it was impossible, and hated herself because of that. She felt guilty, as if she were to blame. She felt trapped, so she would lash out with tremendous force. A force that could kill.
Who are you?
His name is Sawada. I'm sorry, Angelica. It's time for you to return Yuki to me.
Yuki is my daughter. She is to be my successor. You agreed!
I've changed my mind. I am the one who raised her. I'm the one who truly understands her gifts and her potential. Her powers are wasted here.
You're wrong!
Exactly what do you do here to people? Do you help them? Make them pay to join your cult? Just how much do they have to pay? Face it, dear. We're both in business, and you don't survive in business unless you cut your competition.
Kudo, let Yuki go, please, I beg you.
That psycho diver was an excellent distraction from your influence. I couldn't run the risk of Yuki actually becoming your successor. She belongs to me now. Your connection with Yuki is over.
Okay, lady. Now you get the same treatment.
Kyoko, so you're the one.
You fool. You simply have no idea when to quit. I was very surprised when you didn't die during your first dive. Now you will.
Why don't you just stay down?
Konomitsu!
Bosujima!
I'm gonna kill you!
Let go of me!
Yuki's power is still unstable. She needs my control. She needs me!
You're lying!
You've got to believe me!
Let me go!
I need peace. Stop it.
Kudo, if you love her, let her go.
Angelica was using you. From now on, you'll be safe with me.
The explosion. Was it her power?
Get the car. I have to dive right away. Yuki saw her father kill her mother, and without being able to help herself, used her power to kill him. He had been giving her drugs to control her, but instead the drugs had sent her spinning out of control. She was at the breaking point, and I had to help. Had to find what Kyoko knew and hadn't been able to tell me.
Yuki, you are going to live with your father. You don't want to kill another friend, do you? I'll perform some magic so it doesn't happen again. Always know that I love you.
When you are older, you will take your mother's place. Until that time, I will help you develop your powers.
That was the key. Angelica had discovered Yuki's power through a horrible accident. While playing a game with a friend, Yuki had killed her playmate only because she had wanted to win. It was the source of her shame. Yuki, you're not evil. Trust me. I'll help you understand.
Not again.
What?
Damn! hell was that?
Looks bad. We'll be lucky if the damn generator lasts another half hour.
Will he be okay?
Well, he's stable, at least for the time being.
We made it, Yuki.
We're gonna be okay now.
You left Kyoko your new CD.
Mm-hmm. I'm really proud of it. I think Kyoko would have really liked it.
Thank you, Busajima, and do me a favor. Listen to the CD and let me know what you think, okay?
So what's next for you, you two-bit undercover cop?
Hey, pal, in case you forgot, I'm the two-bit undercover cop that saved your life.
Hey, I'm indestructible.
So what are we listening to?
It's Yuki's new album, and it's dedicated to Kyoko. I'd done what Kyoko asked me to do. I'd helped Yuki. She was gonna be fine, and I knew that would have made Kyoko happy. I knew one more thing. Kyoko would have wanted me to be happy. Maybe I was a little bit out of practice, but I was willing to give it a try.
But my mind feels strangely like my enemy. How can I trust when the traitor lives inside my soul, and the one I love has been taken away from me? Far from me. What I feared is gone, and what I loved has changed. But I feel, yes I feel the power is inside of me. I can't run, I won't hide.